Hello and welcome. Right, so today we are going to find out an answer to a question, and that is, did I fill the gearbox oil with too much oil? Now, going back in one of the earlier videos, a number of you commented saying that I may have, and I'm taking them concerns serious enough. For today we are going to find out. I'm going to drain the oil, I'm going to check how much should I put in. So I think we can call this part 9. I think so. Welcome to part 9. Right, so the reason this has happened, on previous cars I usually fill the gearbox oil right up until it starts dripping out of the fill oil, just like I explained in the previous video. A few people pointed out that if I do that, there's going to be too much oil. I knew it only needed 1.7 litres, I think it is, of gearbox oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to drain it out, like I said, measure it, and then put back in 1.7 litres. So the main thing is when I empty it, we will know exactly whether letting it fill to that hole is too much. The other thing I'm going to do first before that is I need to do oil and filter change. So we're going to get that done, then we're going to get on to the gearbox. Right, so we got some 530 Magnatech. I got that from Alford's, half price, only 17 quid for 4 litres, and a filter. So I think the car takes a tad over 4 litres, but I have got some old oil from an old can that I can top it up with. So the first thing I'm going to do now is get this drained out, and then we can put the new in. Right, so first thing I'm going to do here now, at the back of the sump is a 13mm plug, so we're going to tap it off, slacken him off. Oh! Stop sticking things up my bum, you muppet!
Hey, you too.
I can't remember which way I've got to flip it under west now. Oh, is this tight? Stop sticking things up my bummy. Oh, Eve! Shove off! The muppet. Right, so I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess here. I'm going to make a mess now. Oh, there it goes. Right, so we're down to just a minor dribble now, so I'm going to stick the bolt back in. Right, so there's the oil filter, and that is at the front of the engine, if you haven't spotted that. I'm going to try and get it off with one of these chain clamps around, and I'm hoping that it won't give me too much trouble. But like I say, I'm hoping. Right, so hopefully that will undo. Oh yes, nice and easy. Thank you to whoever put that on before me. Hopefully we won't have much squirt out, but we are. Tons coming out. A lot more than I expected. Right, so I'm going to take a little bit of oil off the old filter, lube up the seal. It's hard to do with one hand. A little bit of lube. I'm not going to pre-oil this filter by filling it up because it's quite an awkward angle to get in. I know I'll just dribble it straight back out. So it's going in dry. Right, so put the new filter on and then tighten him hand tight, as tight as you can with your hand. You don't need to over tighten them more than that. With that done, let's top up the oil. So, if I'm good enough, see if I can. Oh no! I'm spilling straight away. That didn't go so well, did it?
That's me. Hell of a YouTube video.
Yeah. Highly skilled, see. Come to sooner. Oh, this is not going to work. Let me go sideways. Oh, look at that, straight in the hole. So I only had that little tiny spillage at the start. It's not bad, is it? Right, so I'm going to stop short of emptying it. Let's see how that goes.
How much are you meant to put in?
I think it's about 4.1, I think, off memory. There's 4 litres in there, but I don't know if some's still in there. We've got everything out, we'll soon find out. Right, so just going to check the oil level, and we are right at minimum. So I'm topping up now with a bit more. Right, so empty that bottle in now. Let's see what we got in it.
It's all grippy.
So we are halfway. Rubbish dipstick. I hate it when it like that and you've got a load of oil up the top, but anyway, we're halfway up. So anyway, I think you get the gist of that. So we're going to finish off oil checking. You know what you've got to do. So we're going to get on with the gearbox oil now. Alright, so this is the bit I've been waiting for. So we're going to empty the gearbox oil into the old container which I had the oil out of, so it's still clean because I'm going to reuse it. So I'll put it back in there and then we'll measure 1.7 litres out, and then we'll see what we're left with and see how much we did overfill it. So as you know, the plug's there. I'm going to whip them out, get it drained. I don't want it coming out and flipping going everywhere now. Try and control the flow.
Try and move the thing over a little bit. It's like right in the corner.
See, coming out with a lot more vengeance now. Look, now I'm slacking in this top plug. If I pop it out, whoa, he is taking off. That looks more than 1.7 litres in it, doesn't it? So far, I would say that container is close to half full, and that's a 5 litre. So I think we can safely assume it was too much oil in there. You'd have to be a genius to work out on it. Right, so that's been dripping for ages now. I think we're going to call that. I'm going to bang it back up. Right, then to get the container out now. Let's have a look how much oil we got. Fair play. That is a lot of oil. I think we can say 100% there's too much oil in now. What do you reckon?
Definitely. Well done, you YouTubers.
So thank you for your comments.
You subscribers, I should say.
Yeah. So what we're going to find out is how much oil is in there. I'm going to say that has got to be 2.5 litres.
I'm going to say it is.
Go on.
Too much.
Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to empty it out of there into my little jug. I can only do, I'll do half a litre at a time. So we'll pour them in and see where it is. And if any of you have ever done gearbox oil through a spout like this, you will know it takes absolutely ages to drain down anyway. It goes down so slow. But that's what we're going to work with, so let's see how it goes.
Right, so if we fill it to the 500. Keep going. Alright, slow down. Stop. Stop. Sorry, yeah. I can still see the 500. Okay. Alright. Right, so that is the first one. So it's 1 litre. Slow, innit? Takes absolutely forever because it's too thick to allow any air bubbles to rise. Tell you what would be annoying if that broke off here. So now, give me hands out if you just watch me. We'll take the top off, so that's the first 500 ml. So, number 2, so this will make it a litre once this is emptied.
Was it 1.67?
1.7.
1.7.
So 3 of these and then 200. Oh, I do a nice coffee.
There you are.
So that's 1.5.
Yep.
Nice. So 1.7. How much we got left, you reckon? Quite a bit.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
Let's get this last 200 in. So that is 1.7. So thank you very much for enlightening me, people. Right, so what we're going to do now is see how much is left in there. I think there's going to be quite a bit. So this is how much we overfilled. Slow down, stop.
Let's come to the end.
Oh.
500 ml?
It is.
So,
Keep it dribbling. I would say it's a tad over. Fraction over 500 ml, too much. That'll do, we've chuck a cap on. So there is your answer. That's how much gearbox oil I had put in too much. So hopefully if you watch the video where I put the gearbox oil in, you've come back and watched this one and corrected my mistake. So I was glad that I listened to you, right, so just chuck it in. I see dump bar now, yeah, chuck it in
Chuck it in
that
that
container. Yeah. Right, so I think a lesson I've learned from that is don't assume. So what I should have done is I should have measured it out rather than just assuming. On this car it was fill until it drains out of the top hole. But anyway, I'm always willing to learn. I do appreciate the comments, so keep them coming. If you spot anything else I've done wrong, let me know. And if I think you're right, then I will check it out. Right, so thank you very much for watching this video. Here's a bye from me, and it's a bye from him. See you on the next one.